On November 25th, 2034, something strange will happen in the night sky. People across the world will walk outside, look upward, and see a moon so large that it almost won't feel real. A glowing giant hanging silently above cities, oceans, mountains, and millions of people below. Some will call it beautiful, others unsettling, because for one rare night, the moon comes unusually close to Earth, closer than most of us will ever experience. This is the 2034 supermoon, and it could become one of the most unforgettable sights of the decade. Most people think the moon circles Earth in a perfect orbit, but it doesn't. The moon's path around our planet is slightly stretched, like an oval, which means the moon is constantly moving closer and then farther away as it travels. The closest point in that oval is called perigee. The farthest is called apogee. The difference between the two is about 50,000 kilometers. A few times a year, a full moon lines up with perigee. That's what we call a supermoon. But not all supermoons are equal. Some are only slightly larger than normal. Others become legendary. And the one arriving in 2034 may be one of the most dramatic in decades. This event will surpass the previous record set on November 14, 2016, when the moon came within 356,509 kilometers of Earth, the closest it had been since January 26, 1948. In 2034, the moon is projected to come even closer, sitting at a distance of about 356,446 kilometers. That makes it the closest full moon of the entire 21st century, until December 6, 2052. That may still sound unimaginably far away, but in cosmic terms, it is incredibly close. Close enough for the moon to appear larger in the sky, brighter, more intense. And when that giant moon rises over the horizon, the effect can become almost surreal, especially because of something hidden deep inside the human brain. For thousands of years, humans have experienced a strange phenomenon known as the moon illusion. When the moon is high above us, it looks normal. But near the horizon, something changes. Our brains begin comparing the moon to buildings, trees, mountains, city skylines. And suddenly, the moon appears enormous, massive, sometimes even frightening, even though its actual size barely changes at all. Now imagine combining that illusion with one of the closest full moons in over 86 years. The result could look absolutely unreal. A giant glowing sphere slowly rising above Earth, like something from another world. On that night, photographers will line up across beaches and rooftops. Telescopes will point toward the sky from every continent. Social media will flood with images of giant orange moons hanging over cities. And for a few brief hours, millions of strangers across Earth will all be staring at the exact same object. One moon, silent, ancient, watching over the planet. As the moon rises, many people will notice something unusual. It won't appear white. It may glow deep orange, amber, or even blood gold. But the moon itself isn't changing color. The effect comes from Earth's atmosphere. When moonlight travels through thicker layers of air near the horizon, blue light gets scattered away, leaving behind warmer orange and red tones. The same thing happens during sunsets, and during a supermoon, that golden color makes the moon feel even larger than it already is, a massive glowing object climbing slowly through the darkness. Astronomers often compare the 2034 supermoon to the famous giant moon of 2016. That event stunned millions of people around the world. Photos spread everywhere online. Some looked so unreal, people thought they were edited. And now, after nearly 2 decades, another giant moon is coming. For some people alive today, this may become the largest moon they will ever consciously remember seeing. The moon has followed Earth for billions of years. It watched the first oceans form. It watched the dinosaurs disappear. It watched humanity rise beneath its light. And in November 2034, it comes closer once again. Closer, brighter, and larger than most of us will ever see. A cosmic event that will remind millions of people just how powerful the night sky can still feel. So when the giant moon rises in 2034, look up, because for one rare night, the moon may not feel like a distant object in space anymore. It may feel close enough to touch.